Hey everyone, it's Emily from Life So Savory, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful embroidered table runner. You can make it with any embroidery machine using any size hoop. So grab your hoop, some sticky stabilizer, and some cool thread. I'm using this variegated thread called candy cane and this red tablecloth that I bought for super cheap at IKEA. It's got a fun texture without being too thick, and it lays really nicely. Hoop your sticky stabilizer with the paper side up and then go ahead and perforate that paper so that you can tear it off. Using the sticky stabilizer allows me to not hoop my fabric, and I can move it quickly. I can get it arranged nice and straight, and I'm able to do a couple of different things along the way. So I found the middle of my runner, and then I laid the rest of that half of the runner in the sticky stabilizer side of the hoop. Now to find my design, I just decided to go with a cool geometric shape and not worry about it being too Christmassy. So I'm just going to go ahead and rotate it, and then I duplicate it and resize it. And then I mirrored the second one because I wanted it to be every other way going down. And I ended up using 5 of these going down my runner, and I could do 2 at a time. So I did 2, and then I did another 2, and then I did 1 more to finish it. And now the one thing we want to do when we're doing this embroidery is we want to be able to join these colors, which I use with this button, so that now it embroiders the whole thing without stopping in the middle. If you haven't already, place your embroidery foot onto your sewing machine. Mine's a combo machine, so I removed the regular sewing foot, put on the embroidery foot. This one plugs into the back of my machine because it has a cool laser light, and that needs the power from the machine. I'll show you the laser light in a little bit. I'm just placing my large spool of thread on the back of my machine and then running it through the guide to be able to thread a bobbin of the same color and to sew with it. So I did not put it in the thread holder or even on the large thread spool. I just put it on the back. Make sure the thread is coming directly up the back of the machine without tension to keep it flowing nicely. So go ahead and put the hoop in your machine. If everything's in the center, as mine was, the table runner's in the center and the design was in the center, you can go ahead and start embroidering. If you need to line up a different placement, go ahead and do that before you start the embroidery, of course. So I enjoyed watching this stitch out. The variegated thread is so pretty. The screen shows me my progress, and it's going to do both of these pieces before it stops. Once it stops, I went ahead and removed the fabric, rehooped it, and now we're going to restart. So I used the laser guide for placement. So see my crosshatch here? That's where the laser is, and I wanted to make sure it was right where I wanted to start, and it embroidered the first piece, and then it filled in that middle, and I had 4 designs done. I ended up adding 1 more design to have 5 down the middle of the table runner. And now I have my first new piece of Christmas decorations, and I'm really excited to decorate the rest of my house.